And now it's time for the best morning show on YouTube. Welcome to The Brunch Bunch, reseller rants, raves, and reviews. Featuring Susanna from SUSANAS Chronicles, the queen of the kitchen sink auction lots, Julie, and no, I'm not Rogue, I'm Pixie Dez, along with Paul Antonelli. Come on, folks, you can do it. It's easy. Participate in the chat and become an honorary member of The Brunch Bunch every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
How was everybody this morning?
Okay.
Can't complain.
Des is not with us this morning because she's still camping or glamping, whatever they call it.
She's camping. I would go glamping.
Okay.
Hi, Tim pal. It's nice to see you.
Hey, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Tim, Paul, you sound like you're kind of down.
I'm in a lot of pain.
Oh,
I overdid it Saturday.
I'm sorry.
My brain thinks I'm still in my 20s, and my body says, "What are you, crazy?"
Good morning, Back by Silver Ted. I did not forget. Back by Silver's name is Ted.
Hi, Ted.
Hi, Mike from January House.
Mike, happy belated birthday.
Yes, happy belated birthday. Mike had a birthday 2 days ago.
Yes, he had it on Saturday.
Yep.
I sent him a message on
Cool.
Messenger.
Very cool.
I stopped into his auction last night and someone was wishing him a happy birthday.
Oh,
Very cool.
Yes.
who else here?
No, we're caught up. It's a holiday Monday, so I know people are out and about. People are traveling.
Mm-hmm.
The weather here, it's awful.
Huh?
The weather is so bad here. It's awful.
Oh, we're supposed to get some storms here today. We're supposed to get them yesterday, and it was just a light sprinkle, and then that was it. But they said we're already supposed to get it today. It's already windy.
Happy Memorial Day to all.
Yes, happy Memorial Day. Well,
Is that political to say Happy Memorial Day or?
I wouldn't say happy Memorial Day. Just that thank you for their service and everything.
Yes. Memorial Day is the ones that have passed.
Yep.
If I get this right.
Yep.
The ones that have passed, and we thank them for their service. And Veterans Days for all veterans.
All of them. Yep.
And then Labor Day is for all working people.
Yes. Yep.
Sandy and I went Friday. I know people are trying to get in touch with me, and I didn't look like I missed any calls or whatever, but when Dolly said that she had to cancel because her son was graduating and she couldn't do the Dolly Polly thing, and then when I asked you two in the morning show and you didn't want to do it, I ordered racks from IKEA and had to go pick them up.
I didn't say I didn't want to
We
do it.
didn't say that. I said probably, and Susanna said for sure.
No, I didn't even say for sure. I said probably because I didn't know what Tina was going to do.
Yeah, you said you were going on a date.
I said probably. And then I would text you to let you know yes or no. And I texted you to say yes.
All right, well, by the time you text me, I was already going to IKEA, I guess, and out.
It worked out perfectly fine because I ended up doing it on my channel. and it was, I had it so much fun. So
I was there the whole
Cool.
time, but I didn't want to talk, so I sent you a message saying I'm here.
I saw that.
Very cool.
Thank
Hi,
you.
So
Triple
I
P.
did that. I did that on purpose, hoping that you would go on by yourself. And
Oh,
then
shut up. No, you didn't.
no, but so Sandy and I Saturday, she had to work. She had to work an extra day because they think the airport's going to be slam packed. So everybody had a mandatory 1 day overtime. So she only had Saturday off. So we went up to the antique mall and started building the racks I bought. And I did a time lapse video building the racks. And I looked at it and it's like, I am so friggin' fat. I have to get serious. I got to start working on that. And then the next day, which was Sunday, I could barely walk because I'm picking up the racks and, moving them and stuff. And it's like, oh, damn, the doctor was right. Don't lift anything over 15 pounds.
I'll tell you what, Paul, I know how hard it is to lose weight. I've done it for years.
Very, very
But
hard.
I will tell you, you will feel so much better when you do.
I know. I
can't believe the weight that you carry. When you're a big person, you don't realize the weight you carry. When that's off of you, it feels so much better.
Exactly. I mean, here it is now. What we did it Saturday. We went to dinner or lunch on the way coming home Saturday afternoon. Sandy went right to bed as soon as we got home because she had worked all week. I got up Sunday. I could barely walk. It was ridiculous. I already have 3 herniated discs in my lower back, 3 in my neck. So obviously I aggravated those. But anyway, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna I don't know. I went to bed at like 8:00 last night, and I turned on YouTube about keto because everybody's talking about keto. I was on keto a million years ago. I think I'm going to try it again because I just can't do people are talking about somebody else on YouTube saying that they're very successful. I can't do packaged foods. I just can't. I did that once. And like once you're off it, you gain all the weight back. So I want to do a lifestyle change.
Yep. Philly Flipper said he lost 20 pounds last month, and it's crazy how stuff has changed. He's waking up earlier and has more energy.
That's
Yes,
awesome.
sir.
How are you doing at Philly?
Good morning.
Yeah, how'd you do that, Triple P?
Yeah, so maybe we can get everybody involved, and that'll be one of the topics one day a week.
That's fine.
And we'll trade recipes and stuff.
Julie, how did you do it?
What was that?
How did you do it, Julie?
Smaller port. Well, I got sick. In all fairness, my stomach wouldn't allow me to eat. But to this day now, when it's a little bit better, I eat smaller portions often.
Okay.
Eat 4 times a day, just a little bit.
That's my problem. I once went to see if I could have that gastro bypass.
Yeah.
And so they had to send me to a nutritionist so I went and she goes, "You absolutely do not qualify for this." And I was like, "What? Of course I do." She says, "Your problem is how you eat. You need to learn how to eat." And I was like, "What do you mean I need?" Because I only eat once a day.
Me too.
And she says, "You need to eat 3 times a day.
Minimum.
The snack and you need smaller portions, but you need to constantly, eat throughout the day."
Yep.
Because you can eat whatever you want to eat. It's just the smaller portions.
Yep.
You have to consistently eat throughout the day. Now I know this. Do I do this? Absolutely not. I still
Yeah.
I did the same thing because hello Victoria, good morning.
Good
I'll wake
morning,
up.
Vic.
I usually wake up early in the morning. I'll go grab a coffee and then I would go to the office and then I wouldn't eat anything until I got home at 4 or 5 o'clock. So
And then you eat more.
right. So and then the doctor whatever tells you, well, your body is storing everything because it doesn't know when it's going to get more food. If you eat throughout the day, then it's always going to burn it.
Yep.
So, yeah, no food after 9. That's tough for me because I'll get off the computer at 8 and go veg out in front of the TV or whatever.
That's true. No food after a certain time and a lot of water. Water makes me feel full.
I don't drink any water.
No.
Oh,
Hello,
you should.
Pam. Welcome in, Pam.
I
Should.
drink seltzer water.
So, I heard something interesting on one of the radio stations the other day. We all drive, right? So we all go get gas. And this question is open to anybody in the chat. I already put the link in if anybody wants to come in and chat a little. Is there a is there a food at the gas station that you love that you will go? Yeah, because I don't know how I know how the gas stations are up there, Susanna, but down here it's like the 7-Elevens. Like if you get gas at a 7-Eleven, do you go in for something? Say, oh, 7-Eleven, I got to go in for a Slurpee or something. Or like, I don't know. I mean, down here you can get boiled peanuts, which are disgusting.
Mhm.
Like if I go to a gas station, I'll go in, unfortunately, and get some cupcakes. But people, you can get Gator jerky. There's regular jerky.
Anything that's in the gas station is bad for you.
Yeah.
Chips, candy, that crap they put on the rollers, all that shit's bad for you.
So if you go to a gas station, there's nothing you don't have.
Red Bulls.
All right. So there's a Red Bull. Okay. Hello, fishing and
Drink
picking.
too many. Hi, fishing and picking.
People talk about, I can't walk by the rollers without grabbing a hot dog or something. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh.
Hi,
So,
Pammy.
Julie,
Yeah.
Susanna, nothing at the gas station. Pack of peanuts, nothing.
No.
Give me my gas. I'm out of here.
Mhm.
I actually don't go get gas. I sit in the car, so I never leave. But if I happen to go inside, it's just to go pick up the evil sticks,
Mhm.
What's that?
the cigarettes,
Oh, God.
and that's it. I know.
Mhm.
So no Kit Kat or Snickers or nothing. You're not a.
Stay
No.
away from that.
All right.
Even
Victoria says
when it's bad is when I'm on the road. I have a habit of going in and grabbing something quick.
all the time because you don't know when you're getting off the next exit, right? Were you talking long drives?
Yeah.
Like when Sandy and I go home, we go to a gas station. All right, we got to get chips, we got to get drinks, we got to get something because I'm going to go another 100, 200 miles before I stop again.
Mhm.
No, I pack a cooler, and I'll make sandwiches before we go, and then I'll make our snack packs.
Yeah.
And then
We pack before we go.
Yeah. And then
So Susanna, if you're in Massachusetts, so if you're just going to New Hampshire shopping and you had to get gas, there would be nothing other than a pack of cigarettes.
Absolutely no.
Okay. Victoria was talking about Wawa. Wawa down here too. They make sandwiches. They make good sandwiches. Pam says
January house.
Pam says she gets gas and never goes in.
That's right, Mike. Monsters are good for you. Or Red
Monster
Bulls.
energy drinks, those are good for you. I read it on the internet.
Tina,
Working and back again. Stop asking me questions I have to answer. We have gas stations here called Brew Through. You drive your car through the store. Oh, yeah, we have one here. I've seen a lot of those in California. Hello, Larry.
Never seen them. Hi, Larry.
Yeah, I guess so they can't get robbed or whatever. I don't know.
I have to say, I have never seen until the other day when we were in Newport, Rhode Island, and I was stopped at the Christmas tree shop there. And next door, there's a alcoholic store, and it's a drive-through.
Yeah.
That's
I
cool.
That's what they are here. Yeah.
just,
I guess so they don't get robbed or whatever. I don't know. I mean, the couple I saw in California were in kind of like risky areas, and yeah, they're just a window, and they close like go in somebody's garage.
I think it's so they don't see how drunk you are already, and then
Oh.
they're not responsible for selling it to you.
I have never seen that before. I was just like, hey, but I want to hit on a subject before. You know how you said you stop to get something to eat? I don't. But Tina, while she's driving for work, she's in the truck, and there's like these truck stops, and there's all this food out there. And she usually picks up like I guess it's like a breakfast sandwich burrito or something. And she'll pick it up, and then, you know, when she gets home, she's full. She doesn't want to eat. But I'm like, why would you eat that greasy stuff? It's going to bother your stomach. I don't know. That's just me.
Well, we used to. Well, do you have any? What's the name of it? Waffle House restaurants up there?
Yeah.
Jim loves them.
Yeah, that's a greasy. We used to call a greasy spoon.
Yeah.
They will load the pan with oil so the eggs like virtually just swim in the oil. But I gotta admit, I like it. I don't go in often, maybe a couple of times a year. But it's called
we call waffles.
We call it the greasy spoon. That must be very easy for them to clean the pan because nothing sticks to them.
Oh shoot, Fishing and Picking just put up the link to see a brew, but then he retracted it. How can we see it?
Hi, Fishing and Picking.
I can copy it from there.
Oh. So I had the score of scores in the last 3 days. I found a guy who was a reseller who gave me a good deal on all my lunch boxes. Some of you have seen them. I'll show you one of them. Where are you, babe?
Hey,
sorry
Turtle
about
Trader.
that. This is a 1962 Barbie lunchbox.
That is really.
That's in good condition.
Yes, with
A lot of rust. Any rust? Wow, with the thermos. Any rust on the inside?
I will show you. Because I noticed, I looked them up. Yes.
Oh, that's nothing. I've seen it a lot worse.
Oh, I know. And people bought anyway.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, this is a 1962 Barbie. And you'll be glad to know, Paul, that it's going on eBay. Because I'll never get the money it's worth online.
Yeah.
But very cool. Take me out big.
Why don't you store the thermos inside the lunchbox?
Because I like looking at it.
Oh, okay.
But then I went and I met these sellers that are getting out of the business, and I bought a ton of the big a ton of the big action heroes.
Oh.
And some really cool shirts.
What's action heroes?
Action figures.
The 12-inch ones where they
Yes.
don't bend at the elbow. It's just the whole arm goes up and down.
I don't know. I never paid attention.
Okay.
But they're they're Superman, Batman,
Yep.
the whole thing. And one box has 12 nothing but Star Wars figures in it.
Nice.
So, yeah. So between the t-shirts, the action figures, and the lunch boxes, I scored this weekend. And I blew my wad too. Because usually I'll set a time or a dollar amount at garage sales. And if I spend that dollar amount, I don't usually go anymore. What do you got, babe?
Oh wow, what's
Sweet
Grateful Dead?
Grateful Dead. When's it going up?
Look at this.
What size is it?
What does it say on the top?
Wonderland Jam Band.
Wow.
And that's the bottom.
Yeah.
What size?
An adult extra large.
Yeah. When's it
Nice.
going up for auction?
Wednesday.
I will be on the road. Hi, little Kay. Hi, Turtle Trader. Take her off big for a sec. Just so we can say hi to everybody. Hi, Turtle Trader. Little Kay's in the house.
Hey,
Yes,
little Kay.
Victoria, I did do good.
Wow.
Oh, that's nice too.
Look at that. Look at the
We
back.
have a couple people in our chats that are I have a good question.
Wow.
Good question and cool shirt, Susanna. I have a couple t-shirts that have American Indians on them, Native American Indians. I know we have a couple people in our chats that are Native American Indians. Is it rude of me to send them a shirt that has a Native American on it?
Sorry. Is it what?
Is it rude to send them a shirt that has a Native American? Like I have one shirt that says something about how we kicked them out or something, and it has Indians on it.
Yeah, no.
I know.
That too.
Don't do that.
No.
I mean, I'm serious about. I want to give them, but I don't know if that's rude.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Okay.
I picked this up over the weekend.
Sweet. I've never seen that one. What year?
67.
I was going to guess.
It's not
Very
worth as much.
nice.
It's not worth as much as I thought.
Yeah. A lot of Barbie cases don't bring the money that they used to. It used to be that I could sell Barbie case lickety split. Now nobody wants to pay for the shipping.
Right, and that would be a big shipping thing right there.
Mhm.
Hi, Melissa Cape. Good morning.
Hi, Melissa.
So did you pick up anything else over the weekend? I mean, that was a lot already that you got.
Yeah, I got more jewelry and more silver. Big silver auction coming when I get home from New Orleans. I forget the date. I think it's the 12th, and you'll have Treasure Hustlers, that random girl Jill, the Big Barn, and myself, and we're selling nothing but silver.
Cool.
Yeah. I've got like 4 auctions scheduled for when I get home.
Wow. And you're talking about going to New Orleans for that thing, right?
We're leaving in the morning.
Hello,
I can't wait.
Hello, Joe. Flipping Flamingos.
Hi, Popo Joe.
Oh, I remember those.
Yeah. Looks like it's in real good shape, too.
Yeah.
Is there a date on it? I'm guessing like late 80s, early 90s, maybe.
Trying to see.
Might even be newer than that. We're going to see Popo Joe and Renee down in New Orleans.
1998.
Oh, wow. I thought it'd be a lot earlier than that.
No, 98.
Very good condition. Well, from what I can see. How many times have you bought something that looked good on the screen at an online auction, got it, and it looks nothing like what it did on the screen?
Oh, don't let
Oh
me
yeah,
there.
yeah.
I've done that with jewelry, thinking that I was getting a gorgeous piece. When it got here, I was like,
I have.
"Eh."
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy to do that if you go on Facebook and you're looking, like I've been looking for a couch in the back room. It doesn't have to be all that, but I want it to be nice and smell good and not have any bugs. But pictures of furniture are very deceiving.
Yeah. Yep.
I've
You gotta.
gone
That's
there
something you gotta
and I'm
sit
like,
on and stuff. What's the matter, Maddie?
We are just a happy bunch this morning, aren't we?
Yeah. Well, I'm just hurting, and
Oh my goodness, we are just
it's like
so
we're all tired from the weekend, I guess.
so entertaining. We are, me included. I'm telling you, I'm like,
I was listing stuff on Amazon. Well, I was trying to list on Amazon this morning. I got a few cases
nice.
of
go ahead.
Marvel Legends. I got 2 cases of just Scarlet Witch from the WandaVision.
Mm-hmm.
What's WandaVision?
And it's that Disney show from the Avengers.
Oh,
And 2 cases of the Vision. I got these 2 because when they were announced, they sold out right away. So I got them in the other day, and I didn't have any time, so I started to list them on Amazon because they're going for like $45 a piece, and Amazon wouldn't let me. So it says, come on. It's like, come on. I've been listing Marvel Legends figures forever now with you guys. Why do you do this every once in a while? It's like every few months. I have to send in the invoice again.
what a pain in the ass.
It is. It is. So I sent in for both. They approved one so far. I'm still waiting for them to approve the Vision. So then I listed a few dozen on eBay too. But it's a huge pain. They do it all the time. Hello, Jennifer Hayes. Welcome in.
Jennifer Hayes, before I forget, we're friends on Facebook and she announced this, so it's nothing new. But Jennifer Hayes just hit 3 years of sobriety, 3 years plus a couple months. And
yeah,
I
see
am
that all the time.
so proud of you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, yes. Wait. I just love that. You go,
Yeah.
Jen.
That's amazing. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Hi,
it is.
Virginia.
Hi, Virginia.
Hi, Virginia Brundage.
And I got this hat from Triple P.
I love that hat.
It goes with my shirt.
What shirt?
Game of Thrones.
Oh, Game of Thrones.
If
Julie,
you've never watched it,
did you?
huh?
Do you cut your shirts?
Always.
Yeah.
I don't like that shit up around here.
Nope. I don't either.
Everybody Jen. That's right. Tell her how proud we are of her.
Like I don't even buy t-shirts from merchandise from a lot of people because it's the t-shirts that come up here. And I'm telling you, can't you just get a t-shirt that comes down low or a V?
They cost more money for the person who's putting them out to get something like that.
But it's less material. It's that much less material.
Well, look at you can buy a t-shirt for a large t-shirt for, let's say, $10. And if it goes up in size, all of a sudden now it's $12, $13. Like, it's really that much material. Not really.
All the time.
It's not fair.
So it's more expensive to be a bigger person.
Yes.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm 6 away from 1,600. I showed you how often I check.
Yeah, so if you're not subscribed, hit that bell.
Do it.
And when it goes off,
And if you just came in, Des is not here. She's camping without internet.
yes, she is an inspiration, Victoria. I think about it often.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's not an easy thing to do. Been there, done that.
So
Go ahead.
what else did everybody pick up over the weekend?
I don't know, but you know what? If you have an order with me and you haven't received it, I had some major issues with my printer last week. Got it fixed, and then it took a dump again. So we fixed it again. So all my stuff that sold Wednesday is just going out today, and the mail's like I'm ready to take it out now, and the mail's.
Yep, I got to pack a lot of stuff today for tomorrow pickup. Hello, Cody. Hello, Dolly.
Hi, Cody. What's up, Chuck?
Hey, Chuck.
Hi, Chuck.
Hey, the link is up on the top if anybody wants to come in and say hello.
Hi,
I know
Dolly.
it's kind of a solemn, long weekend show.
Where's the cheesehead this morning? You mean our girl?
Yeah.
Our girl is campy.
She's camping.
I got some comics this weekend too.
Yeah. Cool. Good ones?
I'll let you know. Oh, you'll let me know, I should say.
Yeah. I did work on my office and it's getting better.
Awesome.
Oh, cool.
Bought 2 shelves and now I'm able to put my stuff up a little bit. And I ordered, it looks like a curtain, but it's a picture.
Yeah.
I ordered it for my background.
Oh, tapestry?
Yeah, it's going to be cool.
Hi, Nance P.
Hi, Nance B. Hi, Dolly.
So now when you log in with us or go on YouTube, you're going to be in the office? Cool.
I'd say a week after I'm home from New Orleans, I'll probably be good for back there.
Various reasons, Cody. Me, for one, I'm in a lot of pain.
Boss don't feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been there, so I understand.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
How many do we have in the chat? 26. Guess what? Today is trivia question day. Let's see. Bobby cannot win, even though I haven't seen Bobby in yet. And Joy cannot win. Once you win, you can't win for a couple weeks. So the question today, and it's got multiple answers, so you want to be detailed about this. Last week, Des put something up for auction and sold it. What was it? You got to be detailed. Because it was 3 things I'm looking for.
Can I play?
No. 3 things. What did she put up for auction? Who bought it?
I did.
You did?
You bought it and then sent it to Rhonda as a gift. That was nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Victoria. It's just
yes. One more thing, Jen. One more thing.
Wow.
Yes, Jennifer won. Jen, you'll get hi, Cody. Jennifer Hayes, I will send out your present.
Cool.
You're gonna like it.
Cody.
Nance, Paul, are you holding my 2 flashlights till I order more? Good question.
Are you holding flashlights hostage, Paul?
Good question.
Yes.
What if she needs a flashlight? You never know when you'll need a flashlight.
Jennifer got it even more so. She said,
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the little boy, it was tin, it was an outhouse, and it was a musical. And it was so dang cute. I was bitten.
I believe I am, Nance. I didn't send an invoice because when something's like under $10 or whatever, I don't send an invoice because sometimes the shipping is going to be ridiculous on just one or two items. So people knowing that I go back on Wednesday and Friday, sometimes they'll just wait and hold it so they could build a box. Kind of like Build-A-Bear, but you build a box.
Is that okay with Nance? Maybe
Yes,
she doesn't want it that way.
Yeah.
Eek, there's a bear on the screen.
Yes, there is, Tim.
Cody Bear.
That's right.
I need to get to work. I have a
Tina,
ton to
Suzanne?
do before I leave tomorrow. All right, Joe, take care.
How's
Joe,
Tina?
Hey, everybody.
Joe, I'll see you soon. I can't wait to put my arms around you and Renee.
Hello,
And
Misty
Nan said
Treasure
she's
Chest.
good with the weight. Did you see that, Paul?
All right, I will take care of it.
Okay. Hi, Misty.
Hello, Misty. Yeah, everybody that's driving to any of the reseller roundup things, either North one or South one, drives safely.
Yes.
We don't know.
And I have to say, Victoria, you're so busted.
I know. I can't wait to hug Victoria too. Although when I first got to YouTube, I met Victoria at a seller meetup in Pennsylvania, and I didn't know anybody. Now I know people more, and I can't wait to hug them.
Well, Victoria left her back room and said, I have to get some work done, so I'm going to go. And I'm like, no, you're going to go to someone else's show. Don't fib. And she goes,
No,
okay, yes.
she's not.
She's like, she goes, I'm going to go, but I'm going to be listening. I'm still going to be working. I'm not going to interact in the chat. And I show up and what do I say, Victoria? I'm like, busted.
No, she's not. She said she was working and listening.
But
So what's the actual date that you
what is typing?
meet up with everyone?
I don't know, but get off Victoria, I'll kill you.
Nope. Nope, she's busted.
Yeah. She said, I have been working.
I know she has.
And Larry, I can't wait to hug you too.
June 3rd is
I
sorry.
know.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you, Tim. Yep. Tim's a nice guy. Him and Ma.
It's going to be
very
so boring.
Nice people.
All the people I watch are going to New Orleans. It's going to be so boring. I'm not going to have any YouTube to watch.
No, we're going to be on.
Better be.
Ask Renee. She's already got us on.
Shut up and busted her even more.
Don't quote me, but I think we're having an auction from New Orleans.
Oh, I don't know.
Because we have a contest going on.
Oh, yeah. That's right. I heard mention of that.
Yes, we're going to buy. You can buy what you want, but your ratio, what's that called? What, like,
I don't know.
Your dollar ratio is who's going to win. I forget how that goes.
Yeah.
Hi, Jen.
Hey, Turtle.
Paul, are you going?
No.
You're not going to Cincinnati either?
No. I didn't find out about Cincinnati until, well, actually the same time I found out about the New Orleans one. And then I found out they were both the same time.
Good morning, Maggie.
I mean, I only know the one in Cincinnati because they do it every year. That's where like Bearded Picker is and all the big guys that, the big YouTubers, resellers, whatever. They do like a softball game. They go out and garage sailing and stuff like that.
Alcoholics Anonymous has a huge meetup in Akron, Ohio, where Bill and Bob came from. Well, not both of them, just one. And we usually have this big meetup in June, beginning of June. And over 10,000 alcoholics show up. And it is so awesome. And they canceled this 2 years in a row, they canceled.
No, because
It
COVID.
sucks. Yeah, and we're at the University of Akron, and the University of Akron said, you ain't meeting here. It
John's
sucks. And you meet
John,
people all over the world.
Yeah. John's family is originally from Ohio, from Cincinnati. So they own Richardson's drugstore.
Oh, wow.
In Cincinnati. It's like they have a chain around. They have several stores. And I only know this because, well, one, he told me. And two, he got a letter from an attorney saying that some relative in Cincinnati had passed away. And like every relative in the family tree was named in the will, and he ended up getting like 10 grand. I'm like, holy crap, how much money did this person have? Because the list was like 4 pages long of people. Because in those things, they give you the list of all the people that are beneficiaries. The list was 10 pages long. I'm like, wow. So I was
would
like,
love
okay.
to have that.
I told him, I said, because he'd been calling, if he needed extreme help with something, he would call his relatives in California. I was like, you're calling the wrong state for help. You need to call the other relatives. But yeah.
Wow.
If I ever hit the lottery, I'd be in so much trouble because I'd probably give a lot of it away.
I would too.
Yeah.
Yep. And I work on setting up like the little compound that me and so many people have always talked about, is doing like kind of like a community and having like a communal area that people can gather for like parties or events or whatever, but having everybody in the community work together and help each other, like people like me that need help, and other people that have, because how many people have health problems? I mean, seriously, it's getting worse and worse. Yeah. So I've been talking with friends about stuff like that for 20 years, and of course none of us have hit the lottery, so we haven't been able to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But,
we spoke about that once before, that when you start to meet a lot of the resellers, you find out that a lot of them do have health issues, and they start reselling to help pay the bills and expenses and stuff like that.
Well, aside from my creative outflow needing to be done in physical form, the reason that I'm going to be selling my jewelry is so that I can supplement. I mean, I live on under $800 a month.
Wow.
That's why I have to have somebody live with me. I can't afford to live on my own, and I'm in one of the cheapest states.
Why do you not make your jewelry and sell it?
I haven't been able to set up my workspace.
Well, what do you need to do that?
I need space to be able to run a torch and to put on my stuff.
Did you used to do that?
I used to bead, and that was a little easier because I could have all my stuff in one place and just put the beads I need and take them with me, sit on the couch, just have a little TV tray or something, TV table, and work on that. But with soldering, it's a little more complicated because you have safety issues, because there are times when metal will pop and you don't want flying metal to land on your couch.
No, but I just think that of all the things that seems like, and I don't know jewelry making, but it seems like such a small thing to do to get ready to make money. Yeah,
it doesn't take up too much space once you get everything set up. I mean, I have a lot of supplies that I have to get in there where they're handy to me that I can just reach for them.
Right.
And then I have to have my space, which has space around it. So what I have to work on is an old kitchen table, and it's like the butcher block kind of kitchen table, because I can also do my metal stamping on that because it's really sturdy and it doesn't bounce. And then, you have to have good footage around that. I have to have the fire extinguisher. I have to have all the safety stuff, just because I don't want to burn my house down or set myself on fire. And then, of course, you have to have your tools, and there are, quench cup. You have to have like the pickle pot to get rid of fire scale. There are a lot of different elements to it, and you don't want it all piled up on top. So that you need, a good amount of space, at least the kitchen table size space.
So are you working one thing at a time to reach that goal?
Yeah, my mom's been helping me. We had setbacks. My mom helped after John's widow left. She left a disaster, and because they were living in the living room, it was a mess. My mom came over and helped clean that up because my son didn't do it. So my 88-year-old mother came over and helped me. she's a machine, man. I'm like, she's way better health than I'm in. And so she helped me with that. And then my son decided he wanted to move into the living room. So then we were going to clean up the small room, which he had been using as a bedroom, which you have to go into that room to get to the bathroom. The way they have this house set up is ridiculous.
Is this a long story, Cody?
Yeah. And
So we don't tell long stories.
We were going to...
Go ahead.
He let me on purpose. He clicked the button. Blame Paul. So we were going to set up that room, and then my son let his friends move in. So there went my workspace. And I'm like, again, with the delays. And then we finally got rid of them after 3.5 months. My mom came in, cleaned up the room. We started moving stuff in there. I got my table. I got both my table and my desk, because my desk is going to be my shipping area, and my table is my workspace. And then my son agreed to watch his friend's cats for a few days. And I can't open my connecting door because I have cats. I can't have cats mix it. They were here for 3 weeks. I have
a question for you.
What?
You have no problem telling people what you think or feel on YouTube. So why don't you tell your son, this is my home, I'm going to do this, and then you can work around it. He can work around it.
Because it wasn't my home. We split all the expenses until he was out of work.
All right.
So that's why people are like, when he's gaming real loud, they're like, why don't you just disconnect the internet? I'm like, because he pays for half of it. That would be rude. That would be like me being in the middle of my live and him disconnecting the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
It's just rude. So yeah, he paid. I mean, I have to pay for everything this month. Luckily, our expenses came to just under what I get a month, hopefully. And I'm going to have to ask my mom for help with food because there's nothing left. But he is looking for work. He was going to move. So he was going to get a job closer because he walks to work. So he was going to look for a job closer to where he's moving to. And now he's not going to be moving. So now he's going to be looking for one around here. And usually when he looks for work, he usually finds one pretty quickly. So hopefully that will be the case because I can't do this every month. But yeah,
I wouldn't allow it to happen. I'd have to do something about it.
There's nothing I can do about it. What am I going to do?
No, I mean, I would have some smaller goals and work towards those goals so that eventually you're able to do what makes you feel good.
Well, that's what I'm doing. The cats are finally gone. It seems
it's
that
a process. I know.
Yeah, it seems every time I make to use a very interesting pun in my situation, every time I get 1 foot forward,
of course,
it gets cut off. No.
That was funny. I don't care who you are.
Like Jennifer was saying, you should have been beading all this time.
I don't have room for it. There's no space for me to do that, and I can't reach my beading supplies. I mean, what you see behind me,
I don't know what JRK are. I'm sorry about this. A few family members continue to feel terrible person. That's so bad, JRKR.
I don't understand.
I can empathize with that. Both of my daughters think I'm a horrible parent, and my middle child, my younger daughter, calls me her incubator. She doesn't call me her mother. I'm her incubator.
Wow.
My older daughter said I'm toxic and she doesn't want to be around me.
Wow.
I got family issues too.
Yep. Luckily, this time I can still see my grandkids if I want to, but I'm terrified because she said if I freak them out or they get upset, that I won't be able to see them again. And I'm like, okay, they're teenagers. I could say hello to them and they would freak out and I would get in trouble. So I'm afraid to even say hi to them.
Wow.
Unless it's in person.
Cody.
And Ann says, Cody, why can't you live in a senior HUD housing and get your state welfare of the people who need it?
I like that idea.
Because there's nothing available and I'm not a senior.
But you are someone that needs help.
Yeah, I looked into handicapped assisted living spaces and places like that. The minimum for my area is $1,500 a month.
Wow, that is so bad.
That's a lot.
JR.
Yep.
That's a lot. What's Jen saying?
I don't know, but what's wrong with people these days?
I don't know.
You know why? I mean,
they're judgy. People are judgy.
doesn't blood relatives mean anything anymore?
No,
I know.
no.
No.
And you can't pick your family, and blood means nothing. That's why I love how Susanna's family is.
Yeah.
Her and her kids are close.
Yep.
They are around often, and I love that. I
Well, see,
wish.
me and my son were like that until he moved back in to help. And he thought he was he was mostly to move stuff, lift heavy things, move things around, and help with expenses. But then when John's widow bailed on us and just left, we had to split the expenses instead of them going 3 ways, and he didn't like that, and he didn't want to pay more. So I ended up putting that, and it just became a big controversial mess. He had a lot of resentments, but we used to get along like really well, and now he doesn't even talk to me. I can go days without. The most I hear from him is if he brings in food when he cooks dinner. I eat once a day. When he cooks dinner, he'll come in. I'll be like, "Thank you." He'll like, "Yep."
Cody,
Julie,
I think you are so cool, but I think sometimes, like, I would be doing everything in my power to change my situation.
I've looked into assistance. I mean, I looked into Section 8 housing. They're not even taking applications because
I have two things.
Yeah, because of all that shit.
because the waiting list is so long.
Oh,
Yep.
what state are you in?
South Carolina.
Okay.
What,
Susanna?
I have two things to say. Cody, you know I love you.
Here we go.
No, you know I love you, but I think
do.
you are your own worst enemy.
Yeah, sometimes.
Which we are all guilty of that.
Yeah.
I can be my own worst enemy too.
Yep.
100%, and that's why I'm saying. But there's always you're finding an excuse. You are finding an excuse.
Nance is saying you are in disability and rent adjusted according to what your income. I know this because I live in HUD housing.
Yeah.
Cody, there must be help out there.
Not here. I've looked. Do you think I haven't looked? I mean, I'm not
Yeah,
stupid.
I'm
sure
pretty
intelligent.
She has looked.
Yes, you are. And that's
I've looked.
the part. You are so intelligent, Cody. Like,
I know, she's so smart.
All right, hold on one second.
Smart.
You rent the place you live in now, Cody?
Yeah.
There is
Julie would love my landlord.
There is
because he's always high.
See, the CDC has stuff out there.
Sure.
The CDC has stuff out there. Like, they're the ones that extended the eviction stuff.
Yeah, but I pay my rent in full every month. So
right, but I mean, you should start saying, I can't. And they're making deals with people now. They're paying 60 to 70% of people's rent. You just have to have the landlord agree to it.
Well,
Two things.
Paul, I don't lie. So that wouldn't work for me.
Two things. We all love Cody. That's why we want the best for her. That's why anything is said.
I do appreciate it.
We also, that paying the rent and getting a deal later is screwing a friend of mine. They let this person go a little bit because of COVID, and now they want a big chunk of money right now. That's not fair. They didn't tell them that.
Yeah, that's those phony forbearance.
Yep.
It's horrible.
That's why everybody's talking about the crash of 2022.
Yeah.
They're saying the springtime you're going to see, because the thing I was telling Cody is the government is helping the renters. But it's not like the landlord can go to their mortgage person and say, hey, will you accept 80% of my mortgage payment?
Right.
They're not going to do that.
Yeah. Hi, T.
Hi, T.
If everybody, make sure you subscribe to Cody's channel. Make sure you subscribe to T's channel.
Nance, my rent is $525 a month.
Wow.
Yeah.
I swear rent's higher than buying a house.
Yeah. And South Carolina is one of the lowest rent, and especially my area. I'm not near the beach. I'm on the opposite side of the state. So over by the beach, you wouldn't get $525 for a shack, but
No.
where I am, yeah, technically it's a 2-bedroom, but I just can't deal with a bedroom that has a public usage bathroom. You have to go through someone's living space, their personal space to get to the bathroom. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that either.
Yeah, unless you're living. That's why everybody's like, get another roommate, and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jen, it is reasonable, but I get like $800 a month. So that's, when I have to pay all of it, usually my expenses for this house with utilities and rent is about $945 a month. I get under 800, which is why I need someone to live here.
Hey, Jimmy, how are you? Thanks for coming in.
Hi, Jimmy.
There has not been any assistance that I have been able to find.
And they can't up your assistance?
No, they won't upset. It's hard enough to get disability alone. Why would they increase my disability?
I don't know.
They give us cost of living increases. We got like $10 more a month.
And then they charge you more for Medicare, so you never get a cost of living increase.
Yeah.
And I know in a lot of places it's more. I mean, I don't. People are like, move back up north, and I'm like, bitch, you really think I can afford to live in Massachusetts right now? What the fuck are you thinking? I wouldn't be able to afford a damn box under a bridge in Massachusetts right now. Come on.
Right.
Sorry, I cussed on your channel. I had a Tina moment when I saw Susanna laughing.
Wow, man.
It's good for you.
$298. Damn.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Hell, if I got $800 on Social Security, I would be happy as hell. Let me tell you.
When my son was first born, I was on welfare for 6-8 months. It didn't pay for diapers. It paid the rent and some food because that's the way they do it. But anything at all extra.
Yep. And no,
I was grateful.
Pammy, I'm not getting Medicaid or food stamps. I screwed that up, so I can't get that. I'm not going to go into details about that.
That's
but
okay.
I screwed up.
You don't have
me. I screwed up my food stamps, and not my Medicaid, but I screwed up my food stamps. So,
Paul, do you have something on in the background?
No.
Okay.
Susanna, you got the volume up?
I have the volume on the phone, but not anything else.
No.
Did you want to say something, Susanna? Because we can't tell because we can't hear you. But I can tell from this.
Yes, I wanted to say from way back before.
The second thing?
What I wanted to say, Julie, was when you come to visit, we have planned a whole family get-together barbecue outside.
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait, Susanna. I cannot wait.
My kids are so excited to meet you.
I'm so excited to meet them.
Yeah, so we have it planned that we're having a cookout outside with the fire.
That's cool.
Fire.
I love it.
Yeah.
I don't really have a family, so that makes me feel good.
That's good. I'm glad for you. That would be awesome for me too. I mean, I grew up an only child, so my only blood is my kids and my grandkids, so something like that. And 3/4 of them, I talk to my mom, and occasionally my son grunts at me. So yeah, that's gonna be so awesome for you, Julie. I'm happy for you.
Thank you. I know that Paul doesn't talk about it, but there's certain things when they come up in the chat that makes him get tears.
Me too.
I pray for
Pam, I understand. Hey, Jimmy, I understand.
Cody.
I don't mean to shut everybody down when they're offering, advice, and I appreciate where it's coming from. Mm-hmm. But I've been pretty much. I mean, I was training for COVID a year before COVID happened because of my foot and health issues, and I couldn't leave my house. I couldn't walk, and then I got the amputation, so I've been dealing with that for a year. And so, yeah, for 2.5 years, I pretty much haven't done anything or gone anywhere. But
I have a question about your foot.
Which one? The one I have or the one I don't have?
The one you don't have. So, do you walk with a prosthetic?
I do have a prosthetic. I've had some setbacks with my leg itself because where the stitches were, I've had fluid pockets open up in the epidermis part, not in where it's dangerous. They're not infections, they're just fluid pockets. And when those drain, it's like an open wound. So my surgeon told me when that happens to not use a prosthetic because it's like a neoprene sleeve, almost like, the silicone oven mitt type of thing. So it adheres to my skin, but it will also hold in heat and moisture and any bacteria. So it could cause an infection. So whenever
Why
that
don't they
happens,
do something about it?
there's nothing they can do. It's just fluid pockets. Eventually,
So
the
how
pockets,
long have you been without a foot?
for a little over a year. January 10th was my amputation.
So it's not that old.
Yeah. So it is getting a lot better. And I have started, because what I have to do is I have to wrap it with an ace wrap, which shrinks and kind of shapes your leg so it fits in the prosthetic better. And but whenever I get one of those fluid pockets, I have to stop doing that so blood flow is better and
Yes.
it will heal up. See, I'm smart. I'm smart.
We know you are.
And it is getting better. They have gotten shallower and shallower and shallower as it's gone by. So I have started wrapping it again to shrink it down. And hopefully by the end of this week, I'll be able to try the prosthetic again.
I think you'll feel better when you're walking more.
Oh, yeah. Well, my prosthetic eye was absolutely amazed because I had literally not walked for a year when I got fitted for the prosthetic and they made it and all that. It's purple. My leg is purple, literally purple.
I love it.
Hold on. I mean, I know this is an exciting topic and everything, but Hemlock, she says her rent is outrageous. Where are you, Hemlock? I know you're south, but are you on the water? Are you because I know the rent on the water, if you're close to the ocean, is high. Rents up here, rents everywhere in the whole country are going crazy. So
She's in Florida.
Right, but she's like 2 hours below me.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm
I know
looking.
where she is.
If I was to rent my house, I could probably get like $2,200 a month.
She's in the Jacksonville area.
No, I thought she's lower. She's near Fort Lauderdale.
No, she's in Jacksonville area.
Are you serious?
I know. I actually know the exact town she lives in, but I'm not saying it because she always says she's in the Jacksonville area.
I don't think so. Because when Kim went to her house, she had to pass me.
I'm sorry. I saw Victoria's name in the chat and I was thinking Victoria.
Yeah.
So
sorry,
Victoria, I guess your husband got the job, so you're going to be moving to Texas. You're leaving.
Yep, they're
God's
moving and they're
room.
going to rent, and rent is higher any state. Rent is
Hemlock
higher than paying
Hemlock
rent.
lives 15 minutes from the ocean. T pays a fortune. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Oh my gosh, T, you pay that much in rent?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. Why don't you move?
Yeah, $2,000 a month you can buy your own property.
How many bedrooms is that, T?
Good morning,
Wait a minute. Jim wants to talk to me. Just a minute.
Tell him to hurry up. You're on live.
Yeah, but Victoria, the good thing you have is if the market does dip next year, you'll be able to get something reasonable in Texas. No, he didn't take that job. However, since it is a seller's market, we want to go ahead and sell the house in preparation. I know. That's what Sandy keeps telling me, too. I tell her, though, because we could sell it pretty fast, like anybody these days. But where are we going to go?
T, that's for an apartment? Damn. She has a 3-bedroom apartment, 1,300 square feet.
Wow. That's like Massachusetts. That's what no, it's actually a little bit less than Massachusetts.
Yeah, Mom.
I pay what, $2,000? No, I pay $1,200 a month.
Is that an apartment or a house?
It's an apartment.
I hate apartments. I absolutely hate apartments.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. But it's expensive up there, Julie.
If you look at my house, it's a one-family house.
Yeah.
She lives downstairs, and basically, our rent is cheaper because Tina does all the work around the house. We take care of her too. So the up here, and I have a fireplace. I mean, I have a huge kitchen. I got 2 bathrooms. So, and I have like 2 bedrooms, a dining room, a living room. But
I know that we have a small place, but we completely gutted it and redid it. And we have a 1 acre in the backyard, and we pay $550 a month.
Wow.
Is that a
That's
mortgage?
nice.
Huh?
Is that your mortgage?
Yeah. 3 bedrooms.
Oh my God.
See,
That's
the thing,
nice.
I cannot deal with apartments. I mean, I actually have a dog that would be great in an apartment because she doesn't bark a lot. She'll go, broof, broof. That's her barking inside. Unless someone comes to my door and knocks, she doesn't bark. Or if something startles her, maybe like, the cat got her in the ass once and she's like, that. Yeah, but she's a very quiet dog. So she would actually make a good apartment dog. It's me. Bears don't do well in apartments. I don't know. I lived in apartments in Massachusetts and it made my skin crawl. People were too close to me. I don't like it. I'm very empathic. I pick up on emotions. So you can only imagine picking up on all the emotions from everybody in an apartment building was not good.
It's not an apartment building. It's a house.
Well, no, but I'm saying because people were saying, you can get a HUD apartment or whatever.
Oh.
It might help me with my rent, but I would be miserable there.
Well, you look like you're miserable there.
Well, I'm actually not in the house itself. I'm fine.
Well, I'm glad.
The people. I wish my son didn't feel trapped. And once I can use the leg, he won't be. He'd just be living in the same place as me. That's all.
How old is your son?
26.
Get the out. Although you do need help, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if you're going to have anybody in there, it might as well be your son.
I can't. Well, I mean, if you think about it, if he moves out and people are like, oh, well, get another roommate. Well, I don't know anybody. So I'd have to put an ad out somewhere and I would have strangers coming into my house, seeing how vulnerable physically I am.
They would take advantage of you.
I don't live in a really good town. So, no.
What does Joe Deal say? Welcome in, Joe.
Yeah, I moved out of Illinois in December to Tennessee. Talk about culture shock there. 3 beds, 1 bath, 1.5 bath, acre, 3 sheds, 2 garage. That's all for eBay. $750 rent. That's excellent.
Yep.
Why don't
you can get some really good places in Georgia, South Carolina, in the boonies. You can get some nice acreage, and not that expensive.
Why don't
Tammy said, keep your son.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think once I can put my own dog out, which I don't really, he doesn't take care of her the way that I want her taken care of, and it drives me crazy. But once I can put her out myself, then there will be no pressure on him to do anything. I am getting a new wheelchair. It will be here at the end of the month, and it has a bigger seat, so it's more comfortable. This one is a 16-inch seat. My big fat butt is fitting into a 16-inch seat wheelchair. Ow. My ass is fine. It's my legs. It cuts into the sides of my legs.
16 Holy crap.
I mean,
more than that?
Yeah, it literally cut my leg one day.
Wow.
The seat frame itself, it sticks out past, and it because the Bear's got some thighs. That's all I'm saying. And so I'm getting a 20-inch wheel seat, so it'll be way more comfortable for me to maneuver and be in. I won't dread getting in it. I don't even want to get in this wheelchair because of the pain it causes. So once I get that, I can move around the house better.
Forces me to be organized. We pay $1,400 a month. Doesn't feel like
Victoria said a roommate would not be good for Cody unless you know them. Please don't let a stranger move in with you.
Nope.
Very good comment.
Yeah, schools is a big thing too. That's another reason why people want to pay the rents they pay and stuff.
So I mean, I've pretty much covered. I have to talk to my landlord about putting some kind of little tiny ramp on the door jamb to get out my front door, because the door jamb is too high and I can't get out by myself.
That's ADA requirements. They have to do that.
Is that Section 8 that you're in?
No.
But it doesn't make a difference. That's ADA. All you got to do is call the ADA and they'll come down and he'll have to do that.
Well, I'd rather have him do it voluntarily than getting somebody on his ass to do it, because he really gets upset when people get on it. Like when we had the issue with my vehicle and codes, man, he was hounding me. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do if nobody will buy the damn truck or nobody will even come tow it away? I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Go out there and push it?
The chat has made some really good comments. Maggie said, I have a reselling business and a 1-bedroom apartment forces me to be organized.
We just showed that and commented on that 20 minutes ago. Where have you been?
Okay, I've been listening to Cody. You're gonna get a whooping. Anyways, that's a very good point. Because even in my own home, I don't have room for all this shit. I can imagine having a 1-bedroom.
Yeah.
Hemlock says that she stays because the schools are good for her kids. Another thing you got to think about when you have school-age kids.
Yeah.
You know, if you go cheaper apartment, you're usually going to get shit for school.
Right. You want to look at this one that Nancy's saying so you can keep along with us?
Oh, okay. Cody, I'm not an apartment person, but I got a roof over my head and I don't deal with people. I have social anxiety, so everyone I deal with is YouTube. And my dog is my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for sharing, Nancy. I get that.
I've done apartments, and I'm not good in an apartment at all. It doesn't. But people see the stuff behind me, and they're like, "Oh my God, what a slob! Why doesn't she organize?" This is my life. Everything I own on the planet is in this room with me right now. I didn't have any place else to put it.
The back doesn't look. And I got more shit behind me than you do. That's fine.
There's 8 feet of space there. This comes right up to where my bed is, and there's about 8 more feet that covers all of that. But my mom gave me a huge anxiety attack when she came over to try and help me shift things around so that I could get more room to get out of my room. She's like, "Oh, well, we'll just go through this and start throwing things away." And I'm like, like, don't touch my stuff, Mom. Don't open anything. Touch nothing. Just move it from one place to the other. I'll tell you where I want it to go. Like, because I've downsized. I've moved like 4 times in the past. Well, in the past 5 years, I've probably moved about 8 times. Because I was down in Florida and I moved 3 times in Florida, and then I was up here and I moved once to go where I was and then once to come back. So like 5 or 6 times. I don't know. And I downsized every time. I probably have about enough stuff to put in a shopping bag, like a Walmart bag, that I could go through and fill up a Walmart bag and throw away. That's about it. Everything else is stuff that I don't want to get rid of. My craft things, once I get my craft stuff out of here, about 1/4 of my stuff in here is crafting stuff to make jewelry.
Hi,
so Amy. Cody,
hottest.
I want you to say something positive about your life right now. You got 3 seconds.
I love you.
No, about your life. Don't put her on big. Nobody likes that.
My camera is horrible.
Okay, say something positive about your life or you.
It won't be too much longer and I'll be able to make my stuff. Because I did tell my son, no more.
I love
that room. I told him, I said, no more. He's already occupied that room with toxic twins who were horrible, and with a cat for 3 weeks, 2 cats for 3 weeks. No more. That room is mine. Mm-hmm.
Good.
So my mom will be hopefully coming this week to get me going more, to get set up.
So look at Susanna's face, everyone, because hi, Joy. I sent her a message and I said, "You're being rude because we can't see your beautiful face." And she got on like this.
Go ahead. Try and hold it down so that you're not smiling, Susanna. Go ahead. Yeah, because you're not going to be able to do it, and you freaking know it, because you'll just go and claim, "Oh, Bingo did it to me again." Yeah, see? Got you. I love you, Susanna.
Alrighty. What's everybody's plans for today?
I really do. I really do. Caught it.
What's everybody's plans for today? Is there anything going on tonight?
I'm backing up, and I'm cleaning up because the worst thing in the world is going on a trip and coming home and your house looks like shit.
100.
I hate
Oh
that.
my God.
We
Who's taking
clean
care of the
before we
dog?
leave, so that when we come home, it looks nice.
Who's taking care of the dog?
The neighbor, they love my dog as much as I do, and it's so cool. I don't have to worry about him.
So Julie, right? 2 years ago, before COVID,
Mm-hmm.
Tina and I went away for a week, right? We always go to P-Town in Mass, right? So I had my daughter and her boyfriend stay here because the lady downstairs, she's elderly and we really watch her. So we come back. I left my house spotless. Like, I will not leave the house without it being like my bed needs to be everything. I come home. Oh my God. There was freaking, because I have OCD when it comes to my sinks. Well, apparently they didn't wipe down the sink in the kitchen. The bed wasn't made. I took a freaking.
I'm leaving.
My daughter told me, she goes, never again am I staying at your house, Mom. You're going to be picking on the most stupidest things. And like, one, don't say stupid because I don't like the word. So you need to say daft. I says, but if I left my house clean, I expect to come home it clean. The same way I left it. Needless to say, she's not staying at my house anymore.
Hey,
Do
Tommy.
you have YouTube on, Susanna, in the background?
I do.
You never have an echo, but you have an echo today. You know, usually.
All right.
Tommy and Des are watching. Oh yeah, now we got a big echo.
By the way, Kim and T are having their first auction back.
Mm-hmm.
I forget when it is though. Cody, do you remember?
Thursday.
Thank you, Susanna.
Thank you, Cody.
Coffee and tea Thursday.
Yep. And the bargain effect's having what? What's Tommy doing?
He's having.
Did we even see Des at all?
Yeah, she
He's
just came
having
in.
phone issues. Oh my God, you have to watch the chat. You are so far behind.
I know. That's because I never shut up. And then when I look over, it's an hour later.
Des is on under Tommy's because she's having issues with her phone.
Okay.
So
everybody say hi to Picky Nikki.
Hi, Picky Nikki. And you saw Hot Mess Drifter came in, right?
Yep.
I saw Amy.
Yep. She's listing clothing. I just delisted all my clothing yesterday.
And T said that everybody's welcome on their panel to auction. So apparently it's an open auction. Anybody can come on in and auction. So you go.
I would love to see the jewelry that you make, Cody, when you're ready.
You will.
I will. I can't wait. I would love to.
And I'm going to be doing videos too. Hello. They're like children. As soon as you start talking, all the animals act up.
Cody, you need to go on Match.com and find yourself a sugar daddy.
She's not into a sugar daddy.
we have a bad connection, Paul. I can't hear you. What?
There's got to be a 95-year-old guy out there that's just looking for a companionship.
Lots of money.
That's interested in a one-legged fat redhead. Yeah, sure. I'm sure there is.
Well, don't talk like that about yourself.
But all of it was true. It's just bad when someone else says it to me. Then I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, that's true, Amy. I hated it. I have it all listed, but I don't know if you saw the show on Friday. I'm opening up a booth at an antique mall, so I just delisted all the shirts and clothing and stuff, and I'm going to bring it all to the booth.
It didn't have anything to do with the Brunch Bunch, but we had this big announcement. Didn't have nothing to do with us.
It was kind of like clickbait.
Paul, I just adore you. I don't care what anyone says. I just adore you and Sam.
And
I do.
Paul, I would have no problem with somebody throwing money at me as long as they don't expect anything in return. Because you know what? I am not in a sharing mood anymore.
Oh, okay.
My bed is mine. My dog is mine. Stay out of my shit. Don't touch my jewelry stuff. Even John was not allowed to touch my jewelry supplies or my tools. With my jewelry, I will say, because someone was talking about getting organized, with my jewelry supplies, with my beading stuff, my soldering, all of that. Hey, Pearl. Everything is precisely in place. Like Susanna was talking about being OCD with her house. I am so OCD with my jewelry supplies and all of that. John borrowed a pair of pliers once and put them back in the wrong place, and I reamed them for an hour. I was like, "What are you doing? Is that where you got it from? Really? That's where you grabbed it from? Seriously?"
I wouldn't live with your ass either. The first time you did that, I'd have been Gandhi.
Hot Mess is Amy, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Amy, get in touch with Crystal, Rosie's Closet. She's always looking for big lots of clothing because that's all she sells lately is clothing.
Yep. And
so
she did mention that.
Always searching for clothing. Hello, Des.
Hi, Des.
Wait a minute, there was one other
subscribers. She's almost at 1,000. Rosie's Closet.
Yeah.
Hi, Des. You look great. You got some sun.
Yeah.
I got a whole lot of sun. I'm sunburned.
You need to put her next to Susanna. I look like a ghost next to Des. What the hell?
I don't have no sun.
There you go. That's better.
I am fried.
Cool.
Ow.
You mean sun-wise. I thought maybe you got high. Okay, forget it.
I love you, Huli.
Thanks.
That's why Huli would love my landlord. He's tatted out, he's buff, and he's always high.
I don't think my husband would like him though.
Well, you just get to look at him. You don't have to touch him.
Well, that's nice. I'll definitely look.
That's what I do. It's not like I'm jumping my landlord.
Well, maybe that's what you ought to do.
No, he's like halfway, and he cheats on his girlfriends. I'm good with the player.
Oh, no. No.
Hemlock, is anybody able to sell on that jewelry auction? I still have a ton of stuff that we bought at the jewelry and gem show that I haven't even touched yet.
Well, you can go on a T and Kim's auction. Their first auction is an open panel. You can go on there.
Same here. I have to go. No.
Pammy, get a hold of Crystal on Rosie's Closet if you want to get rid of a bunch.
Yeah. Oh.
Where'd she go?
She just can't sit still.
Oh, there she is.
I'm here. I was trying to turn the brightness up, but of course, I'm getting blinded by the sun, so I can't see nothing. I definitely can't see chat. So, hi, everybody. Sorry, Victoria.
Hi. Victoria said she was
changed some words on me.
So it looks better than the last time you came on. It was pouring raining.
How long are you there?
Yeah, we leave today, but we're going to a different place tonight. And so hopefully there'll be internet. If not, let me tell you, they're not going to like our review on this place. But
we heard.
On a positive note about this place. But on a positive note, a 3-year-old disappeared, went missing, and all the staff were out looking for him. They locked the campground down to find the 3-year-old.
That's good. That's the right thing to do.
Bear food?
Stop that. We don't eat 3-year-olds.
And they found her.
Oh, good.
Found her, so.
Playing with the bears?
What's that?
Oh, leave the bears
Playing
out
with
of this.
The bears?
Why do the bears always get blamed for shit? Stop it.
She was down at the park. The scraper's over there in the sink. So, but yeah, so I had to walk away because I couldn't see nothing. I still can't hardly see anything on this phone, but my phone is acting up, and it looks like Tommy's is too.
Jenny said, "Send the sun here, Des."
I just want to say hi to everybody.
Dolly said she needs a Papa John. I'm assuming that was a sugar daddy comment. I don't support Papa John because he big game hunts. He supported big game hunting and trophy hunting. I will not.
Okay, we're not going there.
Yeah.
Just saying. It was in the chat. I was just
I
commenting.
know, I get it. We're not allowed to do gay.
Do what?
We're not allowed to
Nothing,
do gay. Do you
nothing,
see,
nothing.
Susanna?
I didn't say anything about gay.
Oh, I misread that then.
Can I ask a question? If we're not allowed to say or talk about being gay, what am I doing here?
I don't know. You're the gayest
I was
bitch I
wondering.
know.
I was kind of wondering. No, I said big game hunting. Like
Oh,
animals, big
Two
game
hip
hunting.
chicks is it? Hi, Don and Mary.
Hey, Donna
Donna Mary.
Mary.
Paul has such something against gay people.
I don't. You don't
He
have to.
does
You
it.
don't have to just like. It's like every time. Do you walk into a supermarket? Hey, it's me.
Gay.
I imagine Tina does. I can picture Tina go, "Hey, I'm fucking here." Yeah.
But
Sorry, I cussed
I
again.
don't get it either. But Paul doesn't like it as much. But I don't get it. Hi, little
never
Debbie.
said that. Never said that.
No, you didn't never say that. In all fairness, honest to God, I swear, he's never said that. He's never said anything bad. I just like to razz him.
But he acts it. His face,
Mannerisms.
his
That's
mannerisms.
because he doesn't understand it.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
just,
if you
don't
got
have
some,
to, I mean,
Paul.
does everybody have to know? Do you have to make sure everybody knows?
Paul,
Yes.
you talk about Sandy all the time, your wife.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
Yes, you do.
If you got some, you might
Well,
not
on
be
that
against it.
I am going to let you guys go. I will see you Wednesday.
All right.
We love you. Have fun. Yeah, Des don't talk gay either. Have fun.
Much love, everybody.
You too.
I will say I don't understand why people have to distinguish when they're talking about their friends. Like when I'm talking about someone, I mentioned Susanna. I don't say my gay friend Susanna. There's no reason to distinguish. I say my friend Susanna.
Yeah, did you ever notice that you'll be telling a story and you'll say this black guy?
Yeah, or this.
What did that have to do with the guy?
You don't have to add that little description on there. It's not necessary.
It's a label.
So that I can understand.
It's a label. It's a label.
It's a label.
I can't.
Larry says that.
No, Larry didn't
Paul
say anything. No, Larry didn't say anything.
being married is a cover-up.
No, Larry didn't say anything.
Larry, that was
Larry,
funny.
No, Larry can't say anything. We told him for one of his challenges he had to wear his dress outside, and he was like, "Oh."
Oh.
Hey, Justin.
He didn't want
Julie,
anybody to think he was a
Justin's here,
cross-dresser.
Julie.
What?
Julie, Justin's here.
I would have seen him in a half hour.
Right, Amy? Amy, labels are awful. Labels.
Yes, they are.
And what about this? Are you all just like skimmed right over this one?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
well,
we
we're
have a
not
bad
paying
connection,
attention
Paul.
to that.
I
Jen,
know.
don't stick up for Paul.
I'm sorry. We have a bad connection. Isn't that what you used to do on phone calls when you didn't want to hear what they were saying? I can't hear you. Tap, 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 tap.
Yeah. Look what Hemlock put. I think
know.
Kim is gay.
Yeah, just Kim. Just Kim.
All right. I'm sick of it. I had a great time. I love you all madly.
Where do you think you're going?
It's time to go, ain't it? No?
Right.
If I was the only woman in a group of me, you could describe me as a
I think
woman.
that's supposed to be men.
Just a way to distinguish. Huh.
Yeah.
Like that.
Well, I think if you were in a group of men and someone said Jennifer, I think that would, or Jen, I think that would usually kind of distinguish it itself. However, the name Cody apparently is not distinguishable.
Yeah.
The mail person gave my package to my neighbor yesterday. Didn't even try and deliver it to me. Just handed it to a random person outside at a barbecue.
Nice.
I'm like,
Yeah, you look like you can use this. Here you go.
It said delivered on my USPS, so I made the effort and went through the pain of getting in this wheelchair to go out to get my package to see if I could reach it, because it said next to front door on porch. I went, nothing on my porch. I freaking lost it. I had been having a bad day. I'm like, "Whoa!" And like 2 hours later, my son walks in my room and goes, "Is this yours?" and with my package. I'm like, where did you get that? He's like, oh, they gave it to the neighbor. I'm like, luckily I have very nice neighbors, actually. The man next door, his name is Luke. He mows my lawn for free. And
Is this a long story?
Could be if you wanted to.
Okay.
I can make it one just for you.
No. Let's end it here. We Paul's
but I'm glad I could get you all to laugh because you all looked way too sad.
Yeah, we did until you came up. That's true.
Yeah.
I made Patrick Murphy belly laugh yesterday. Belly laugh. I mean, he actually came back. Cool. He came back on the panel laughing, and he couldn't even talk. He was laughing so hard. It was awesome. I'm like, score. My job is done. I can go now.
Okay. They are all
there you go.
long, Julie.
Silly flopper. You stop it.
All right. So, hey, Paul, put your link in for your show.
Yes, everybody go visit Paul when you're done here. Go visit Philly Flipper, Triple P.
You don't have to. He told people not to subscribe to me, so Philly Flopper doesn't need anybody to go see his show.
Oh, he better not have said that.
He did, but he was playing. He wrote
Hi, Sandy Kirk.
He wrote it on his giant overcompensating whiteboard for Magic game, and then he crossed out the don't. And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. He was just playing. I just give him a hard time about it all the time because, I can.
All right. So is there any see what you do to me, Cody?
I do that to everybody.
Typically in history has shown us that on Monday nights there is a lot of things going on. Mm-hmm. Because it's Memorial Day, are they still going on? I know now, Julie, you're packing. I assume a lot of other people are going to be packing and getting ready for this big gay festival you're having in New Orleans.
Paul,
is that happening?
Everybody
is anything going on tonight?
Gay.
Is anything going on tonight? If there is, put a link in for it.
Big Barn is going on.
Victoria and Robin are still doing their good news show as far as I knew from this morning's show. I don't know if that got canceled or not.
Okay.
But that's always fun.
Tomorrow, a lot of people, I know Popo's driving, Julie's driving.
Larry's going on at 6:30 a.m. tomorrow.
Okay, so obviously he's not starting to drive yet.
No, he's going to be getting on a plane. Hi, Brandon.
Oh,
Brandon's got a buy it now sale.
I thought Larry was driving.
No, he's flying. Nobody wants Larry driving. Yeah. That's 15 hours.
Yeah, so what's your point?
No, it's not safe for him to do that.
He's diabetic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I don't want him to do that.
Yeah. All right, so whoever's driving, be careful.
What, Susanna?
Did you get your stuff? Your glaze, the balsamic glaze?
I didn't get it yet.
Okay.
Yeah. Susanna is selling balsamic glaze. It looks good. I haven't tried it yet, but it's $10 a bottle plus shipping. So if you want some, get a hold of her.
I has no money.
I was just because Melissa received hers. Mm-hmm. So Sandy, yours is going out. Well, not today because the
oh shit. Who won the trivia today?
Jennifer Hayes.
Jennifer Hayes. Yeah,
Larry,
the post office is closed today.
I was told not to drive, to fly. Wow, they tell me worse things, Larry. SUSANAS Chronicles is certain hooks that are used for the lures. Is there certain hooks that are used for those lures? SUSANAS Chronicles.
I'll find out, Paul. I'll ask, and then I'll get with you.
All right. Sandy Kirk, I didn't get my bottle either.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to know, we bought Rhonda's computer.
Yay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It should be there Tuesday.
Cool.
Very cool.
Very cool.
We all feel better that you're flying, Larry.
Yeah.
Drink heavily on the plane.
When
All
Larry's
right.
blood sugar drops, it can be really scary. So it's best he's not driving if that happens. So
Larry, if it's a stopover, make sure you get off at the right stop. Hate to see you get up in California. Hey, where's the big gay festival?
Victoria said
it's
anyone
not a gay
that's
festival.
waiting.
What is wrong with you?
Victoria
call it
says
that from
anyone
now
that's
on.
waiting on an invoice. She's working
Open
on them
auction
and they'll be out
panel.
later.
Open auction panel with coffee and tea. You didn't say the date, the time, the hour.
Yeah, we don't know when that
channel.
is,
When
babe.
did Kim get the nickname Coffee?
Coffee and tea. It just sounds better than tea and Kim.
I like it.
I like coffee
Always
and tea.
renaming everything.
I do. I have that problem.
That's my
All right,
job.
everybody. So we're going to call it here. Dawn. Okay, what's going on? I hear Paul don't like. No, Dawn, nobody said that.
Nobody said that.
No.
That's right. I love them all.
No, Don, that's
a lot
not
of
true.
stuff I don't like. I don't understand what the rainbow thing is.
I'll
for.
quit joking about it because then that's how shit starts. Don't
Right.
start no shit. There won't be none, and it's my fault because I started teasing him. So
No, it's not.
It's the
We're allowed to
auction.
have fun, Hooli, and everybody else knew you were teasing him. If some people are going to take it seriously, that's on them.
well,
not you.
he might have come in late. So
Yeah, it's
Keep
the
up.
auction
Don't be
this
late.
Thursday.
yeah,
All
don't
right.
be late.
Don't be late.
We got a last
Hi,
minute
Amy.
entry, ladies and gentlemen.
Amy comes in at the last minute,
Did you want to
and
help
we're
us
getting
say
off
goodbye,
here,
Amy?
babe.
Hi, Amy.
Amy.
Bueller.
All right. I hate to say this because she just got here, but we're out of here.
All righty.
I love y'all.
Hold on.
Bye, everybody.